So this is National Work Zone Awareness Week. So we want you to be extra cautious, not only this week, but we want it to go over to all the other weeks of the year. Please be safe, not only for you, but we have lots of men and women that are out here working, and it's a dangerous job, and they're doing this to make our roads and our travel safer, but you need to make them safe for them. So please be careful and don't be that other guy. So this is a great time to start talking about this. This is the beginning of our construction season, and it runs from early spring to late fall, and so that we can get our work done when the weather's halfway decent, which means we have thousands of jobs all over the state and thousands of men and women that are working. And these people are somebody's husband, somebody's wife, somebody's parents, somebody's children, and they need to go home at nighttime because they're doing a job for them and for you. So please make sure that you're careful, be aware of your surroundings, and please slow down. So as you're coming up on a construction zone, you'll see signs, you'll see orange barrels. You may not see anybody at the moment, but you still need to slow down because you never know when a truck may come out of a work area, that something may come upon you, and you need to be aware, which means you have to slow down. These are people that are working, their lives are important, your life is important, so you have to be aware of what's going on in our work zones.
Donovan Smith.
And tell me about your family again. You have a wife and kids?
Yes, I got a wife and 3 kids. Her 2 kids. I got 5 kids total.
Oh my. So, if people were to ask your passion, what keeps you going, what would that be?
The kids and my wife, they keep me going, come to work every day. Got to make a living for them.
So when you're out here, what is it that drivers do that make you scared?
Maybe just hitting their jake brakes and going too fast and swerving at you, mostly.
Do you work at night?
Yes, ma'am.
How is night different than day?
It's just not as easy to see. You can't tell how fast they're coming, to the right upon you.
What would you like to tell people who are out here driving?
Just slow down and be safe through construction zones.
What's the hardest part about your job?
The hours sometimes, I guess, maybe. You get used to it after a while.
Okay, my name is Josh Metz, Operation District Specialist up in District 19 in La Follette, Tennessee.
Obviously, we're talking about National Work Zone Awareness Week, and you see an example of what's going on here in Campbell County. Obviously, you know, workers are so close to oncoming traffic. Just talk, I guess, a little bit about, you know, how dangerous some of this work can be for these guys.
That's right. You know, these guys work on a daily basis, very close to traffic, traveling sometimes 70, 80 miles an hour. So they have to be aware, and we have to have the proper work zones set up according to MUTCD. And it's very important that everybody pays attention to their surroundings and is aware of the situation and the high speeds of traffic that is going right by them.
I think sometimes people, you know, like there's one lane closed, but they see it open, and they say, oh, there's plenty of room. They don't realize just how, at high speeds, just how difficult it can be for, you know, when you're working, you know, hey, when the workers around you, can then be just the motorists that are so close to these work zones.
That's right. The motorists are very close, sometimes within a couple feet of the men and women that are working in these work zones. And sometimes, you know, the distracted driving can add to that too. With the texting and the talking on the cell phone can sometimes, you can't ever take for granted that the driver knows exactly what they're supposed to do.
What advice would you have for drivers anytime they're operating their vehicles through a work zone, anytime they see the orange barrels?
Well, the best advice I can give to drivers is when you see a work zone and you're approaching a work zone is to try to focus 100% on the work zone and your surroundings, and know that men and women of our communities are working in these work zones within a few feet of your travel lane. So if you could just pay attention when you're going through the work zone and watch for your surroundings, you know, we can all go home at the end of the day.
I mean, that's the most important thing here. Like sometimes people think, oh, I'm a little bit late, I've got to get somewhere, but, you know, just take it easy, you know, and you'll get to your destination. There's nothing wrong with taking it.
That's right. You know, slowing down just 5 or 10 miles an hour through a work zone can increase your reaction time. If you come across something that you need to stop immediately, if you're going a little bit slower, it can make it a lot safer in the work zone.
It's a box spring. What to do? I'm thinking, hey, set it up there, put the front down. Because you got the back there, you just try to put the twist in there in the tailgate. That way it won't flip up. I can't break. Put it on top of there.
That'll hold it right there.
There you go.
The biggest thing I picked up was a washing machine with clothes still in it.